All right, guys, so we're back here again with the Countdown to Star Series 7, page 3, number 3. And we're looking at solving a modeled equation here. So we're trying to figure out what the value of one of the triangles is or what x is. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. So I have this picture here in front of me. It says which value of x would make the equation true. So we've got two different ways that we want to solve this problem. The first way that I would stress that we want to kind of take a look at solving this problem is we're going to write out exactly what the equation is first. So in order to write out what the equation is first, what I'm going to do is, of course, equal means equal. So I have something on the left is equal to something that is on the right-hand side. So in order to facilitate this, first, it says I have negative 2 triangles over here. So remember, triangle represents x. So I have a negative 2x located on this side. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 negative ones over there. So remember, we're going to put a negative 8 next to it. So negative 2x minus 8 is on the left side. And then on the right side, I have so they aren't shaded, so they're positive at this point. So you don't have to indicate it in front. So I have x. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 number ones. So I'm going to add 7 to that side. Now, here is my equation with variables on both sides. Now, the one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and look at the calculator here. So the calculator, I'm going to hit math, and I'm going to hit up, and then I'm going to go to the numeric solver. So in the numeric solver, I'm going to put this in. So I got negative 2, just like I would normally put in. X is located right next to alpha, minus 8. Remember, negative and minus are two different buttons. So make sure you keep that in mind here. All right, press down, and now I have x located again right next to alpha plus 7. Then I'm going to hit the graph button once. It's going to say, is this the equation that you want me to solve? You're going to say solve it. You're going to hit the graph button again. And it says x equals negative 5. So as I go back here, there's my answer. But wait a minute, coach. I don't have a calculator, or I'm not really sure about how to do it with a calculator. Can I do this via pictures? So here's what we're going to do. What we're going to do is we're going to do this picture-wise. So watch this. Remember, the same thing I have on one side, I have to have it on the opposite side. So here's what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to say, okay, well, I'm going to take this solo x right here, and I'm going to move it over here to hang out with these x's. So remember, I can't do one without doing the other. So here's what I'm going to do. In order to get rid of this guy, I have to add something that is opposite to this to get rid of it. So in order to get something rid of it opposite, so if that's a positive x, now I'm going to take a negative x. Okay, so this minus this is going to create a 0 pair. Now, whatever I do to one side, I'm going to do to the other side, negative x. So now on this side, I have negative 3x. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this group of guys over here, and I'm going to move it over here. So in order to undo negatives, I have to put some positives there. So if there are 8 negatives over here, I have to get 8 positives. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now these are all positive ones. So because they are all positive ones, now what I'm going to do is eliminate them. So these 8 and this 8 down here will cancel each other out or create my 0 pair. Now, with the 8 that I just came up with, I have to add it to the other side as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then here's my ones right here. So now what I have to figure out is, okay, I've got 3 negative x's over here that represent a triangle. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I need to split these negative x's here into 3 equal groups. Well, guess what? If I look at this correctly, I have one group of 5 right here, 2 groups of 5 right here, and then 3 groups of 5 right here. So there are 3 groups of 5, but wait a minute, I only want a positive x, so I have to flip the signs. So negative 3x is going to equal to 15. When I divide both sides by 3, negative 3x will be negative 5. And now we have our answer that we came up with before. Thank you for tuning in. Pick whichever way you want to do it. And I'll see you guys next time.